I am sick and tired of your holier-than-thou attitude, of you always being the judge of who's right and who's wrong. Well, I nurtured and I gave birth to Amanda alone, and I should have kept her away from you forever.
Will you please get out of here?
No,
Leave him alone,
here, because
She is the woman we love to hate on Dynasty. That is Dame Joan Collins in the iconic role of Alexis Carrington, and she's just released a memoir called Behind the Shoulder Pads, Tales I Tell My Friends, and we are so lucky to have her join us live in studio this morning. Welcome.
Thank you, Ruth. Very nice to be here.
I don't think you aged at all since that clip.
Well, that's very kind. No, I haven't. Certainly not mentally.
No.
I'm still an idiot.
You have this book. I have not read it yet because I just got it today, but I can't wait to read it. And I understand you tell a lot of things.
Well, I do. Well, first of all, it's my 19th book, and it's not really a memoir, so I don't do all that stuff about, you know, oh, my parents and all of that, which a lot of people think, oh, I don't want to read about her childhood and stuff. You can go and read my other books. It's basically a collection of funny stories and anecdotes, and also things about when I first came to Hollywood, because I first came here when I was 20, and I met a lot of fantastic people. I met everybody, because when you were 20, you were like the girl that they wanted to have at all the parties. And so I met Gene Kelly, I went to his house, and Frank Sinatra, and Marilyn Monroe, and a whole bunch of people. A lot of people have said, oh, Joan, you're dropping names here. I said, I'm not dropping names. I'm only talking about people I worked with, I knew, and I liked, and were friends, like Marlon Brando.
I think it's fascinating insight. People love to hear these types of
stories.
Yes,
I know.
And you also write about your sister a lot,
yes,
and memories of your sister.
Yes, I have a chapter called Where Did She Come From?, in which I talk about the fact when I was 4 years old, I was woken up and taken off to stay with an aunt for no reason whatsoever. I didn't know. And then when I came back 3 days later, my mother was lying there holding this creature, and I said, what's that? And my mother said, this is your new baby sister, Jacqueline Jill. And I said, what a stupid name. Can I go and play with my cat? And I said, where did she come from? And they prevaricated. They didn't tell me where she came from.
It was probably a wise choice back then.
Yeah, I know.
Let's talk a little bit about Dynasty.
Yes.
I mean, everyone remembers you from Dynasty. How did the role of Alexis change your life?
Totally, totally. I'd been an actress since I was 17. I'd done very well in English films, and then I was bought by 20th Century Fox, came out here at 20, had quite a good career as a young actress, starring in lots of movies, went to England, then I stopped for a while, and I had my children, and I didn't work for a couple of years, and then I had to go back to work because all of a sudden I'm a single mother. I talk about that a lot, raising 3 children, being a single mother. And I was doing bits and pieces, you know, I was doing Starsky and Hutch and Star Trek, and then my agent called. He said, there's a show called Dynasty, and it's not doing too well, and they want to spice it up, and I'll send you the sides. So he faxed me. We had faxes then. And I read it, and I thought, oh, this is really good. I think I could do something with this role. He said, yeah, you'll be 6 weeks in LA. And I thought, great, 6 weeks in LA, why not? I'll travel over with my young daughter, who was Katie, who was 8 then. And I stayed for 9 years.
And the rest is history. Yeah. And you did spice up the show
Yeah, and it did
lot.
Change my life. Yeah, it sure did.
You received a standing ovation at the Emmys last week.
I know.
That's pretty impressive. What did that feel like for you?
Oh, well, it was pretty impressive, I have to say. I mean, I was coming down there with my co-host and Taraji, and I said, oh my God, they're standing up for us. And she said, no, honey, it's for you. I thought that was so sweet. And I said, well, I guess so, because they're playing the Dynasty theme, so that would be it. But it was, I was thinking, oh my God, am I going to collapse with... it was a great accolade, yeah, from my
very well
peers.
deserved.
Yeah.
You look like $1 million there.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Your book is called Behind the Shoulder Pads, and you are also going on a worldwide book tour, and you're signing on February 17th at Zibby's Bookshop in Santa Monica.
I am,
so people can go see you there. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Thank you.
Really nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Let's head over now to Amy Johnson to see what's coming up on the 10 at 10.